What makes you think she's a witch?
Well, she turned me into a newt.
A newt?
Got better.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think with fly, think.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Wait, Master. It might be dangerous. You go first.
We've got him, Garrett Jax, on the program with us. Always a favorite to have on. Garrett, how are you doing, my friend?
Man, it felt so different not being on last week, my friend.
Yeah.
Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend from what I saw, man.
We always enjoy the holidays. Holidays are always fun. How are you feeling now that our T-Wolves are out of it?
I mean, I think we all knew it was not going to be easy like the Lakers or the Warriors series. I think it was going to be like Wolves in 7 at the best. But it was just an uphill battle from game 1. And, I mean, I saw game 3 and I thought we had a chance. But then game 4 came around and it just was not there. So, but I am proud of our guys for hanging in there and trying to give it their all for everything that happened.
Oh, that's such a homer. All right. You're all happy. I'm mad. I honestly saw this all season long, which drives me nuts. They get playing well, things are going well, and then they'll drop a third quarter and lose the game. What was it? The Pacers were up 22, and then they just decided they weren't going to play, and we lose.
Yeah.
That's the team we got in the playoffs, right? We got exactly what we practiced, and that's what drives me crazy about this squad.
Right. And I get it, too, but I just don't know, like, if it would have been different, I would have said, yeah, we could have ended up finals.
Well, let me ask you this. We weren't going to be the finals against OKC. I think OKC is a better team. I don't want to be mean. I think it proves it, right? It shows who they are. They had a bad game. They bounced back, said, no, take this, and they slapped us in the head. They're a better team. So if you're in charge, Garrett, what do you do this offseason? Now, it looked like we were going to do nothing last offseason until 2 days before the season started, then the big trade with Cat.
Right.
What do you need to do? Do you think we trade? Do you think this team just needs more time to gel together? What are your thoughts?
I think it's the more gel option. We see
you do.
Yeah. I mean, hear me out. We have our squad. Yeah, guy Nas, McDaniels, who's done well, Nikhil, Alexander Walker, and first year without Cat, Gobert, and Ant. And you saw what Anthony Edwards could do. That guy's face of the league right there. I don't care what ESPN
All right,
says.
okay, we're going to argue a little bit about this. A couple of things. Ant could be, my opinion, the face of the league.
Yeah.
Ant, at one point in 2 of those ball games, had not, I think one game, he had only shot 2 times in a half.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that can't be the face of your league. He disappears at times. We saw that during the regular season.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. He has to grow up. Now, he's 23. Give him some time. I don't have a problem with it. But I don't believe we're going to have Nas next year, which makes me mad. And I say that Randall's contract's coming up, but Randall's a little older. I think Randall sees a spot for himself here.
Right.
I think Randall will settle and take his player option.
Okay.
Walker, I don't know how much we fight for him. I think we have other people on the reserves that could fill his spot. I don't know if we fight too hard for him. But Naz Reid, he's been the best 6th man of the year. He played a ton of the minutes because Gobi was so bad. He played a ton of minutes in these finals. I think he's got money coming his way.
Yeah, that's why.
And I think he's going to go get paid. He's going to go get paid.
Right. I think that's the big one. Then don't forget we still have Conley in there too. I don't know if his contract
you brought it up. Let's talk Conley. Everybody loves Conley. They love him in the locker room.
Yeah.
They love him as a guy. I think I don't even know if he's got a technical foul in his career. People love Conley.
Yeah.
But Conley scored like 10 points in the 5 games we had in that series.
Right.
Conley's getting older, not his fault.
Yeah.
Better than the alternative. But he wasn't able to guard these young, fast kids.
Right.
How much do you put into Conley? Do you say, Conley, you're not making that much. Sit on the bench, be our moral support, help the new guys out. We traded up for that Rob Dillingham, right, to get him on the team? Well, he was supposed to be the point guard of the future. Put him in. My opinion. Your thoughts?
I 100% agree with that, Al.
You do? Okay. Well, I'm doing well.
It's nothing against the guy, but he is such a leader. I mean, you look at everything he's done, and I think we made a huge move by getting him with the Gobi trade too for all that stuff. But you can't really say no, you're not playing because it was not easy to do. But it's getting to that point where it's like
at some point when you can't, because we have to find a way of being as good at or better than Oklahoma, right? They are the team right now, and their idea is unbelievable defense. I'm a defensive guy. I'm excited about these guys in the Pacers playing because it's two very well defensive-minded teams.
Right.
We need to get there. Remember, a couple years ago, we were that team. We weren't that team this year. I think they even said on the broadcast, sometimes they just disappear on defense. Right. We got to fix that. That's a mental problem. What about Finch? This is an NBA is a league of what have you done for me lately? They got rid of the Denver coach, right? I mean, just so he's got us to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row. I'm not calling for his head. We got to figure. Yeah, but does he have to be worried?
I mean, I don't know, to be really honest, but I will say this: the 5 years he's been there, we have made the playoffs. You tell that to you tell me any other NBA coach that has not made the playoffs with everything going on.
I don't disagree.
And I would say, why is he not in the running for coach of the year? I think it was the first year we made it to the finals, but why was he not given it? What
do you think of Gobi? You know, I've never been a big fan. This guy was not good in this final series, and I kind of put it all together. Here's the difference.
Right.
Gobi's 7 foot tall. Good for you.
Right.
He's the defensive player of the year because he stands up, puts his hands over his head, and he can block shots. Okay. But he makes very little outside the little semicircle. Right. But you look at Chet Holmgren, a Minnesota boy. 7 foot tall. Can block shots, can stand with his hand over his head. Oh, guess what? He can also go out and shoot the three and dribble in, do a spin move, and make buckets. Him and that Victor kid. Yeah. I think 7-footers games have changed, and I don't think Gobi's has.
No, but it's kind of funny how Holmgren doesn't show up at times, but I think it was game 5 versus the Lakers. Yep. When you move up or lose, you go home, play the next game. Gobi had most of the points in that game 5 to send those Lakers home, which I'm
okay. You're still a Gobi fan. I'm just saying the 7-foot tall player now has to have more skills than what Gobe's got. And at $100 million, I don't know who'll take him. I don't know how you mix it. Your thoughts on the last second here. KD. The rumors are Minnesota needs KD. KD and Ant are good buddies.
Yeah.
Do you trade out the depth of this squad? You'd have to give away a lot of guys to get a KD. Do you want KD on this squad?
If we could get him for a good deal, maybe a bench player, but
you're not getting KD for a bench player. Get out of here.
Well, who you want? You can't give up Nines. You can't give up Ant. You can't give up Conley. Who you give up? Nikhil Walker? Do you give up?
I think if you're serious about it, you do. I'd give up Gobi. They won't take Gobi. I don't know how you could structure that. He doesn't have many years left, but he would love a run up here. I'm sure he would like that. But the last 2 teams he's been on, he hasn't been able to be the difference maker.
Right.
He's getting older. He doesn't defend like he used to. Now he can still shoot the lights out of the ball.
Right.
And he's tall. But I don't know. I was asking you. You're the guy. Got to go to break. Thank you very much, Garrett. Love having you on the program, but boy, we'll get you back next week.
Thanks, Al.
Garrett Jax on the Al Travis Show.
Dust from livestock buildings can be harmful to your animals and to you. Coughing animals can lead to costly vet visits and other serious health problems. Now there's an environmentally safe solution for your dust problems. It's called Dust Lock. Dust Lock can control the dust all summer long with just one application. Protect your animals and your health with Dust Lock. Learn more at dustlock.com.
Do you have a closet full of old videos, photos, slides, or films? Regain that space and preserve those memories for future generations. Visit archivinglifemedia.com or call 952-829-8018. See how safe and simple it is to digitize all your media. Gain peace of mind knowing that all those important memories will be saved and can be seen and shared again. Do it today. Check out archivinglifemedia.com or give them a call, 952-829-8018.